MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Terry Mulholland gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate is Tim Raines, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3-ball, no strike.
Otis Nixon waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Grounded to first. Oh, behind the back. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Otis Nixon is the batter now as he looks at a ball. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Tim Pollock. First offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
Into the box now, Andres Galarraga, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. from the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Two, here it is. Hit hard to third, scooped up, throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nationals lead 1, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Kevin Gross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Now to the plate, here is number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 4.
And the pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Standing in now, number 28, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Vaughn Hayes. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0 home. A man at third with one away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Pollock is under it. 2 gone. So now here is Darren Dalton looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nixon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Huey Brooks. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
At the plate now, Tom Foley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, number 22. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Jordan.
And stepping in, Ricky Jordan, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box, John Crook, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Raines is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So the next to bat will be Charlie Hayes. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a little blooper to center. Nixon is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Skip Owen. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And that one yanked just foul. Here's another 0-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gross. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1-0 the count. Raines, base runner at first with 1 out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Crook is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Pollock.
Next, it'll be Tim Pollock, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Now it'll be number 23. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Shortstop, number 23.
Pitch on the way. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
To the plate now, Terry Mulholland. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
At the plate, number 4. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Brooks is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. It remains 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Andres Galarraga. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1 for count.
Now the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Ready now is Huey Brooks. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Tom Foley. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0.
Ball 2-0.
Brooks, the runner at second with one away. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now another 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the Blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-0. Here it is. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be number 28 as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home. Softly hit toward the hole. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one.
The left fielder, number 9, Vaughn Hayes.
Digging in next, Vaughn Hayes. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Nixon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Dalton.
And now Darren Dalton flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations.
Owen.
Now to bat, Skip Owen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gross. He singled first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Owen on at first, nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. Number 4 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Ray.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Raines. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's running. Fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is in the air out to right field. Crook is there, 2 down.
Nixon.
Now at the plate, here is Otis Nixon. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Tim Pollock. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Now to the plate, Ricky Jordan. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Way to get dirty. He is out.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, John Crook. High in the air out to center field. Nixon is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie Hayes.
Next to hit is Charlie Hayes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. As he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail this one 1-0. In now for Washington, Andres Galarraga. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So stepping in is Huey Brooks. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Number 52 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 52.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Galarraga aboard here at first with nobody out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Tom Foley, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. 1 there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, inside.
2 out with the man at first. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nationals lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And now here is number 23. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Number
attention,
30
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, number 4. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 1 and the Phillies nothing. Jason Grimsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here is Skip Owen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
0-1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Lifted into center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
The pitcher, number 46, Kevin Gross.
Next up is Kevin Gross. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's bad.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Fly ball right down the line and left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. In there, 2-2. Popped him up. Dalton, moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 30, Tim Ray.
Next, it'll be Tim Raines as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in once again is Otis Nixon, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Lays off 1-0. Raines leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 2-2.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And the payoff pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, chopped weakly to the left. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a flare out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0.
For the Phillies, the second baseman, number 28.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Vaughn Hayes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Standing in now, Darren Dalton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Digging in will be Ricky Jordan. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate, John Crook, as he sends it on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie Hayes.
Now at the plate, Charlie Hayes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
In now, number 23. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Jeff Parrott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up is Tim Pollock, grounded out in his last at-bat.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W. Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball, you could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's 1-2.
Down 1-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 4 comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 7, Huey Brooks.
Next to dig in, Huey Brooks struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tom Foley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Brooks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nationals leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Rich Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Steve Lake is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Stepping in next, number 4. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
To the plate now, number 28. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there as the lead remains 3-1. Roger McDowell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now in the box, number 22. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Skip Owen, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Dave Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game, and a quick one too to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Philadelphia jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jason Grimsley earns the victory on the mound. Kevin Gross pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Get your hand off my penis!